Now that our Sharpie is finished and our guidelines have been erased, we're ready to start the painting process. We're going to begin by painting the water that's around our islands and our banner. If you're painting in class, you'll get a cup of watercolor paint from me, and a rag, and a paintbrush. If you're working at home, you have a watercolor set that looks something like this. By default, these paints are dry, so if you try to use a dry brush with them, nothing will happen. What you need to do is add water to the paint to activate the paint, sort of wake it up. So dip your brush in the water and just tap a couple drops into the paint that you want to use. At first it will seem like nothing is happening, and then you'll notice that it becomes gradually cloudier. And if you stir it a little bit, it becomes cloudier still. That's when your paint is ready to use. Our goal is to paint only the water. So you're going to have to paint around things like special features, your scroll, your compass rose, and your banner. This is going to require you to go slow, to take your time, and make sure you're doing a good job. When you're ready, dip your brush and begin painting. Paint with overlapping strokes, connecting to areas that are still wet. The more you do that, the better your paint will look, the less patchy it will be when it dries. Your goal is to cover all the brown, so make sure you don't leave any spots or big gaps. If you get a little paint here and there on your special features or your banner, it's probably okay, and you'll be able to color it with colored pencil. You just want to be careful that you don't get a whole lot on something like your scroll. Use the edge of your brush to make a nice even line right along the edge of your scroll. You can use the very corner of your brush, or if you're at home, the little tip of your brush to get in little tiny spaces. See how I'm turning my brush to the side to get into that small space, and I'm using the broad, flat side to do larger areas. You can paint over your contour line waves. Those are water after all. Just don't go into your land.